Hello Year 9, it's Mr. Naqvi here. I'll be going through the Year 9 pathways with you. Now usually at this time of year you'd come in with your parents or guardians and we'd go through BTEC and GCSE requirements for the subjects that you could choose over the next 2 years. Now the options that you pick will influence the next 2 years of your life. So make sure that you're listening really carefully and take the information on board. But there's 3 option pathways that we've got: mastered, secured and developing. I'll go through them in a little while. There's 8 subject slots that we have to fill. Now some subject slots are compulsory. So English language, English literature make up 2 slots. Combined science or separate science make up 2 slots. Maths makes up 1 slot. And here's a new one, BTEC sport. It's different to your normal PE lessons. You'll have to do some high-level coursework and you'll have to do some exams to finish this qualification. Right, the mastered pathway. It's all to do with studying maths, English language, literature, combined science, separate science, geography or history, and French. These subjects are compulsory for the mastered pathway, but you do get an option of choosing 1 additional subject. Now it's all to do with something called the EBAC award. The EBAC is the English Baccalaureate, and those people who are successful at this have a better chance of securing a university place when they finish college. Around 40% of you will be on that mastered pathway. The secure pathway, colleges and further education establishments used to ask for 5 GCSEs, including maths and English. The requirements have now changed. They want maths, English language and literature, double science minimum. The lowest we offer is double science, so that should be alright. History or geography, and any other GCSE or BTECs. Now you need to secure level 5 or above in these subjects. You get an option of choosing 2 additional subjects. I'll put the additional subject lists on in a while. The developing pathway, you still have to be successful in English and maths. You will still leave school with the equivalent of 8 GCSEs. But these are the subjects on offer. There are some on here that I'll have to talk through. The new qualification in hospitality and catering is all to do with food and so on. The BTEC Performing Arts, there's some confusion about this last year. BTEC Performing Arts is all about drama. You have to be ready to perform, alright, and to get up in front of your classmates and do some drama in front of them. BTEC Music is also on offer. If you like music, you should choose it. Right, the GCSE separate sciences are 3 separate GCSEs in chemistry, physics and biology. So you could leave with 3 GCSEs for just science. If you're successful in terms of the minimum requirements, your class teachers will choose you for this, okay? So usually Team Science get together and then we'll look at the data based on your DC score, and then we'll choose you for either separate science or combined science. It doesn't matter if you're not in top set, you can still get onto GCSE separate sciences if your scores beat those in set 1. Assessment. All exams will be sat at the end of year 11 apart from English literature and BTEC PE or BTEC sport, which will be at the end of year 10. Most subjects are 100% examination, so we don't do courseworks for maths, English and science. BTEC subjects do have coursework components, but they also have an exam attached to them. So you need to be prepared to do exams for all subjects. The more successful you are at GCSE level, the more options you have after school. So it'll open paths towards A levels, towards BTEC level 3s, towards apprenticeships. Just make sure that you are successful at the things that you choose. Some advice from year 10 students. Now, some of you pick subjects because your friends are choosing them. It's a really poor option to do because you might not be in the same classes as your friends. Pick subjects that you enjoy, not based around the teachers that teach the subjects, because teachers might leave, or you might be placed in another class that's not for the teacher that you like. Just be prepared for that. Discuss your choices with your parents and with the wider family, but remember that it's what you're good at. It's not what your parents are good at or your brother and sister are good at. It's what you're good at, because this is going to influence the next 2 years of your life. Some advice from year 11 students as well. To study A-level subjects, you need to be successful in all of your GCSEs. You can't just pick and choose which ones you're going to be good at. You can't just write off subjects once you've picked them. Right, you need to be passing your maths and English, grade 4 minimum. If you get level 3s, it will affect you later on in life. The top colleges want grades 7 to 9. They don't mind which subject they're in. If you're trying to get onto science-based courses, a grade 6 or above is needed in all of the sciences. Right, so these are some really important points now. We reserve the right to withdraw or change any courses offered due to low numbers or lack of resources. If we get 2 or 3 people choosing a subject, there's no point in us carrying on that subject. We won't do it. We'll put you in your second or third choices. You're not guaranteed to have your first or second choice. We may have to limit pupil numbers. If some subjects are chosen in high numbers, too high numbers, and we got less teachers, we can't put you in those subjects. We'll have to put you to your second or third choice. You're not guaranteed to have your first or second choice. We may have to limit pupil numbers. Some subjects are chosen in high numbers, we got less teachers, we can't put you in those subjects. We'll have to put you to your second or third choice.